We are standing in heaven, a grand hall waiting room for the ruler of worlds to bestow on us these breathtaking things called gifts. He pours them out, how and on whom he deems fit. Some are given entire galaxies. Some now hold healing powers. When I get to the front of the line, mine is a book of incredible things. The ruler of worlds calls it poetry. Says each page will guard my heart like a rib cage. Each piece would be a masterpiece to be ripped out of me and held up for the world to see that I am a kind of Adam. On one October eve, I found a forbidden fruit called forgery. The serpent told me that if I swallowed the seeds, my voice would sound like anything but my own. And I scoffed it down like it was a promise and not a plague. Not a curse that on the next stage I climbed, there would be nothing left of the divine so freely given to me. And this is how a priest turns prisoner. This is how Eden wills to Negev. When will it be my turn to be the sun? When will I be the one to post the viral poetry reel that goes in circulation? When saplings like me are sick, we are quick to think like this. The universe still seems to bring us back into bloom. Reminds us what folly it is assuming that the nations always need to hear something new. Aren't the most beautiful of revelations often the most repeated? Gospel, goal, a last born's name, a song from the soul. There are great zeniths that I am yet to reach. There are lessons of love and faith that I must teach even as I am still learning. And yes, it has woken me up in the middle of the night. My error, believing that my soft, strong storytelling wasn't good enough to elicit terror, to shake the crowd. I really did forget what poetry was all about. How laughable is it for a chef at a restaurant to demand that you feed him, or for a hired man to ask you to change her diaper, or for a young poet to demand oohs and ahs as if she's not the one called to feed your spirit. See, a poet is a lot like the Holy Spirit. Listens to all the shiny things her children want, but knows which ones will cause them to bleed out. You see, a poet is disciplined to dish out the manna on which you daily feed. Any poet knows which words you want to hear, but a good poet will first give you the ones you need. I am a good poet. My spoken word is a bloodthirsty sword that will not be bent back into her scabbard. Consider me stepping on Satan's nose, an occupational hazard, and I sense that there are other artists in this room who are already conquering fields, already being the helmets, capes, and mighty shields to this move of holy war. So will you join the fight? Will you show up for palm wine and poetry nights, defending our art, defending our hearts, spending sweat, time, and money because the message in our work is worth it? And there are those who think they know better, who beg us to go against our season, but we were never built to surrender. We were never meant to give in to people's reasons, to fellow Adam. Remember that an artist is like God. The critics might not always get it, but all the works out for good. Get it? All the works out for good. For the ruler of world's story. For him touching hearts through us, spreading our stories. So fellow Adam, let's be light. Not just for the glamour, the glitz and the greed, let's be light. So that the lost ones can use us